Hi, this is Kasheen from LedgerGurus, and today I want to talk to you about sales tax and Amazon. In this video, I'm going to show you how to download and how to interpret an Amazon sales tax report. By the end of the video, you'll be able to use what you understand from the report to make really good sales tax decisions. I am the expert of sales tax at LedgerGurus, and I deal with issues like this all day long. And hopefully during this video presentation, I can give you some tips and tricks on where to look for the most useful information. So that'll save you some time. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, please do. We offer some of the best e-commerce accounting tips, and I think that'll be super beneficial to your business. Okay, let's dive in. So the first step is you need to log into your Amazon Seller Central, and then under reports, and you might see more options like fulfillment, inventory management, all of that. But there's always a tax document library under reports. So click on that, and then you will see the IRS forms issued by Amazon. It's usually 1099, like don't worry about that for sales tax purposes. And then the next section is sales tax reports. If you don't see anything or you don't see the document for the time period you need, you can always generate a tax report right here. So this is where you select the report type, and this is one of the most important parts. So if you click on the drop down, there are 3 different types of reports. The first one, and after you click on each one, this one, Amazon actually has some little, like a description on what the report is. So the sales tax calculation report is what you use to actually remit sales tax. This report shows the sales tax liability that is the responsibility of the seller. In contrast, if you go to the next one, marketplace tax collection report, this shows the sales tax liability that's the responsibility of Amazon. Or if you're on Etsy, then that would be the responsibility of Etsy. Marketplace facilitator laws requires marketplace like Amazon, Etsy, Walmart, etc. to be the one that's responsible for collecting and remitting sales tax. So if you ever wonder, how much of sales tax did Amazon remit to the states on my behalf? This is the report you would want to download, is the Marketplace Tax Collection Report. And then the third one is the Combined Sales Tax Report. And this one really has both the Sales Tax Calculation Report and the Market Collection Report. So if you are filing sales tax, you would pull the report, that's Sales Tax Calculation Report, because this has information on what you are responsible for. Not what Amazon's already remitted, but what you as a seller is responsible to remit to the different states. And on that note, out of the 45 states plus DC that has a sales tax, 41 of those 45 plus DC has already passed their marketplace facilitator laws. So you really won't see too many states transaction on this report. Most should be reported by Amazon. So after you select a report, you can select the reporting range either by month, or you can do a custom one from a certain date to another date. And then you just generate this. We can do this as an example. I already have April downloaded, but we can just show this again. So on here, it'll say, so this one is what we just generated, and it says it's in progress. After a little bit, you can refresh it, and then it'll be available to download. So I already have this downloaded, and I'm going to show you the combined report first. Okay. So I actually like Amazon's report a lot. This is what you see when you open it. It goes all the way to column BG, and if you select it all and double click, you'll be able to see the title a lot clearer. So the first section is from column A to column F. It's talking about this transaction itself. Every order has an order ID, and then you get 3 dates. You have order date, shipment date, and posted date. These 3 dates are usually different, and the shipment date and posted date are really close, and it's usually after the order date. For tax remittance purposes, we as a firm use posted date, but you can also use order date, or you can use shipment date, just depending on how you recognize your revenue, and it needs to be consistent. But you can pick either one, any one of these 3 dates. So after this, the next part talks about the marketplace itself. So there's marketplace. It's all Amazon.com. Merchant ID, it should be the same merchant ID. Fulfillment, if it's fulfilled by Amazon, you'll see FBA down here. If it's not, then it's AFN. Then the SKU, transaction type. Transaction type, let's filter this so we can see what, so there's shipments and there's return. So shipment is an order that's fulfilled, but a return is a refund. That should be a deduction to your taxable sales. And the tax collection model and tax collection responsible party are the 2 columns you need to focus on this report if you want to know how much did Amazon collect and remit and how much am I supposed to collect and remit. So the tax collection model, it's either marketplace facilitator, which is Amazon, or standard. If I select marketplace facilitator, this tax collection responsible party will always be Amazon. If I select standard, then this will be seller. So the responsible party will be seller. And we'll select all of them and we can keep going. So this talks about, so from column G to N talks about the marketplace. Then we talk about the product, how many products, and this is the financial part of the selling price. We like the tax exclusive selling price to get a subtotal. And then here, so this is total tax. If you highlight this column, you can see it's 151.41. And this is the tax that's collected by the seller. That's the seller's responsibility to remit to the states. And this one, total tax collected by Amazon, 1958.95. This is how much Amazon's going to remit to the different states. And then the next part is about where your inventory is shipped from and then where it's shipping to. This is the customer's information. This is the important part, like ship to city, ship to state, ship to country, postal code. All of these is really important for sales tax remittance because this determines the rate. A lot of the times with interstate commerce, it's where the customers are that determines what rate you should tax. So for example, this, and then it's a lot of really good tax information because this, depending on this code, this is the location code, and it looks at the state, the city, the county, and district level, and it calculates tax on each one of these 4, and it shows you what tax rate they use as well right here. So you can see the state level is 6.5%, and then city level and county level and district level. So this would be the selling price times 6.5%. So all of these 4, 1202 is how much sales tax was assessed on this one order of, and it's that 1202 on the price on this order of 118.99 cents. So that's how you would read this report. But we also see this is Washington, and Washington is a marketplace facilitator state. So this amount it's marketplace facilitator and Amazon is collecting. So this would not show up under tax column. That's your responsibility. So for this order, it's completely Amazon's responsibility and you don't need to do anything. So this report, the combined report, has both of these. And the Amazon part really just gives you information. What you really need is the sales, is the calculation report. And this one, everything is the same 3 dates, transaction type. You can see this first one is a return, and then the next few are orders. But here you can see the tax collection responsible party is seller instead of Amazon. So this shows that you are the responsible party to collect and remit. These are all the same financial information, and ship from, ship to, and it calculates state, city, and county, and district as well. These 4 different levels. So if we filter this, we can see if we filter by ship to state. So you can see there's just these 2 states. It's Florida and Tennessee, because Florida does not have a marketplace facilitator law, and Tennessee's marketplace facilitator law is not going to go into effect until October 1st this year. So from this report, you can run a pivot table, summarize it by state on how much sales you have into each state and how much tax you've collected based on displays selling price exclusive of tax will be your gross sales, and total tax of $151.41 will be remitted to Florida and Tennessee based on how much is collected in each state. So hopefully that will be helpful. So just to summarize, for remittance, download the first report. If you want information on how much Amazon remitted, you can download the marketplace report, or you can download the combined report and filter by either Amazon or seller to see what each party's responsibilities are. Let us know if you have any questions on remitting sales tax for your Amazon sales. If you have questions on sales tax in general, we have a 10-step guide that we'll link in the show notes below. We'll also put our contact information. So if you have questions, you can either comment on this video and we'll respond, or you can contact us directly. Again, if you have found this video useful, please like it and subscribe for our channel. Can't wait to talk to you more. Bye. Have a good day.